Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you monthly horoscope for 2020. This particular monthly forecast has no relevance with Western astrology or sun prediction because my whole predictions are based on your moon sign. My whole predictions are based on Vedic Indian astrology. On today's video, here are the reminder of what I'll be discussing on your monthly horoscope, the monthly forecast. I'll be talking about your health. I'll be talking about your education. I'll be discussing about your romantic life, your relationship life. I'll be informing you regarding your career, job or profession, as well as your monthly conclusion. To skip to a particular part of this video, I have placed timestamps for each of these subjects in this video description below. So here are the monthly forecast for all of you, and please don't forget afterward to like this video, subscribe and click that bell to get the notification of your latest weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope plus your major 4 transit planetary horoscopes. Here are my channels. To have the full version of this video, which include the transit, all the transits, your tasks, your precautions, the chanting for this month, please do visit our website prakashastrologer.com. Aries health in the month of June. In the month of June 2020, your body will be fine but demand a lot of attention. Aries, you may not have time to exercise. You'll be quite busy. But there will be inexplicable pain in your body. And try not to become over-aggravated. That will ignite your health in a wrong way. And that will develop a lot of indigestion, acidity, and some sort of a nerves due to negative emotion caused by your behavior. Refrain from foul temper, please, Aries. That will work against your health. Your throat become dry and sometimes your appetite will be disturbed. But all depend on how you're emotionally feeling yourself. And Aries, this particular time period, look after your digestive system and refrain from negative thoughts, negative attitudes, negative mentality and depression. Aries education. In the month of June 2020, you'll be interested in studying science and philosophy and literature and anything to do with designing. But if you are a science student, Aries, if you're a particular working for an IT or software designer or interior decorator designer or tool maker or engineering designing, then your efforts will be handsomely rewarded. But sometime your focus can be here and there. You enjoy learning, no doubt. As long as you're interested, then you enjoy learning. But if you are doing accountancy, finance, mathematics, this particular month will be remarkable. And if you're working for anything to do with IT sector, result will be absolutely flawless for your education. Aries romance and relationship in the month of June. Relationship is quite important for you, but you put your work over your comfort, but still enjoy the benefit of good relationship. Nevertheless, relationship happiness can be elusive, and sometimes you're going through a lot of sad period. There may be some problem created by your partner, and you have to be very careful. Refrain from any unnecessary arguments or conflict or develop misunderstanding. If you're in a long-term relationship, make sure your passion should be there. And sometimes there are too much aggravations are there due to negative factors, which you should refrain for best. That's the only way you can overcome problems. Aries career, job, profession. In the month of June 2020, May I say that you'll travel long distance to complete your work, and you're very presentable with your work, career, profession. You're very true to your career aspiration and faithfully follow up until you succeed them. And you'll accept challenges, responsibilities to advance your career, bring recognition and status to yourself. You will fulfill your ambition with discipline. And this particular time period, month of June, the enterprise you involve in will struggle against the sense of time limitation. So whatever the working profession you're doing, you have to be very focused. You have to be very earthbound, and you will be skillful in all aspects with your career. And you will be unafraid to explore new ventures and new ideas to enhance your success. Business is on upward curve, always improving. You work in partnership or independently, you can sell anything to anybody. You will have more than one source of income due to your own enterprise. But your own entrepreneurial skill will always land your feet in financially very well. You're more likely to employ than an independent entrepreneur. Employees appreciate your efforts. People who are working for you. There will be great opportunities presented to you by people around you of high status in society, or people who are ruling or decision maker. You are appreciated by people for your knowledgeability and skill set. You gain fame, no doubt about it, and you'll achieve recognition from people who are decision maker, who are powerful people. And your achievements will be unique, no doubt about it. But you will rise through your favor from the people in power. And even family members will help you out. And you'll be successful in your progression. But because you very geared up what you want to achieve. And this particular month you'll develop income resources and you'll have a success. But you have a big plan to start impressive project. But keep up your efforts and think positive. Monthly forecast, month of June 2020. So I'm talking about the conclusions. Aries monthly conclusion for June 2020. Aries, the conclusion for June 2020. In this coming month of June 2020, you'll enjoy meeting lots of professional qualified people. Lots of unfinished completed tasks will be done and dusted. Your important project will be on track, and you'll come across lots of professional people, professional financial people, and lots of professional financial opportunities will be there. Aries, there will be a rise in social life, lots of running around. Through communication, you'll come across lots of opportunities. You'll go through quite a few professional struggleful situations, but you'll be able to overcome. Running around will be there. Aries, in the month of June 2020, there will be lots of financial or professional opportunities waiting for you, but all depend on your attitude. You can make those opportunities, make it worthwhile for yourself. You're going to handle all these opportunities in the best possible way. You'll come across lots of hassles as well. Sometimes technical hassles. You'll be able to resolve a lot of your technical problem and official complications. You'll enjoy the comfort of assets, luxuries, lifestyle. You achieve fame, and may I say, and prudent in your thoughts will be there. You'll be prosperous in your business and satisfied with as much as you can achieve prosperity. You'll earn interest in business profits. You'll give shelter to many people, and you'll enjoy thoroughly with the family. You'll be full of valor, wealth, and having a many comforts, and endowed with amazing degree of happiness. You'll be established, and may I say that a lot of people who are skilled become your friends, and you achieve respect of, may I say, appreciation of your elders, and gain favor from higher authorities. You'll be bold in your actions and convincing in your dialogue delivery, and present a lot of solidarity and engage in independent business way, and you'll enhance your prestige of your family. Aries, in this month of June, you'll have many enemies, but you'll be able to solve a lot of your problems. You will be full of desire, and may I say that this particular month you'll acquire a piece of land or property, and Sometimes you have a lot of desires. Some desires may not be fulfilled, but you'll carry on. You'll have a lot of relationship issues as well in the family. Sometimes some sort of a misunderstanding with the family members, but you can sort it out. You'll suffer from a lot of stomach problem and sometimes short-temperedness, and it's benefit for you. You'll become try to exercise patience, try to be a good listener, but most of your efforts will be rewarded. You might have a sudden loss of wealth due to your carelessness, but you'll get the monetary help and support from everybody. You may work for a lot of established people and acquire wealth, no doubt about it. You'll achieve a lot of favors from people who have power, and this particular month your luck will be blossomed from official work, and you'll acquire a position of authority and power, and you'll be thoroughly recognized. And may I say that Jupiter and Saturn are in conjunction in 10th house. You'll be strong, presentable, famous, and leader of a group. As an organizer, you'll be, as a performer, you'll be outstanding. And may I say that if your profession involves art, craft, may I say if you're a builder or automobile dealer, you'll flourish quite a lot. Sun, Venus are conjunction in the same house. So this particular time period, if you're active, creative, artist, dynamic, and you'll earn a lot of appreciation. And this particular time period, many health problems can come to you, but those health problems will be resolved. You'll be extremely busy all over the place, but beware of seeking attention. Refrain from foul temper and out of control word or speech or temper. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. Please be more passionate in your family relationship. Try to be a good listener. If there are any difference of opinion or clashes, then please sort it out with passion, understanding, and a lot of listening. Beware of fine, penalty, punishment. You might suffer from a lot of issues regarding stomach. There may be some sort of a, may I say, back problem or issue with your lower abdomen. But look after your health. If you're a skilled jeweler or designer or artist, you have a plenty of opportunities and you will achieve a lot. You'll be thoroughly recognized and appreciated by a decision maker. But with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out a lot of your problem. You must sort out your Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Rahu, for prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses, or maintaining your flow of income and professional backing and family happiness. But with the help of task, precaution, chantings, you can sort out a lot of your planets for your own best. So do those tasks which is required. Aries, this particular month, the task, precaution, chanting. Do wear a Buddha Jitte Yantar in a silver chain around your neck. Do donate 2 kg pure ghee to temple in the langar. Do donate money and food to the blind school. Soak 3 kg whole moong in the water on Tuesday and feed the birds on Wednesday. Repeat this whole month. Donate haldi powder, rice to temple in the langar. Aries, precaution in the month of June. Refrain from fine, penalty, punishment, and foul temper and out of control behavior, and any arguments or conflict. Aries, chanting of the month for June. Halarim bhur bhave swahe. Halarim tat savitur varneyam. Halarim bhargo devasya dhimahi. Halarim dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Halarim, more you do it, more you achieve it. Taurus, health for month of June. In this coming month, June, you'll be interested in a lot of dieting, exercising, health. Sleep can be disturbed in the month of June. And sometimes too much irritation can lead to a bad health. If you frequently become aggravated and nagging all the time, that will trigger your health in an active way. Do not invest too much in negative emotion in yourself, please. And sometimes your digestive system, sometimes your blood pressure, sometimes negative emotions can trigger your back problem or something to do with skin, or too much negative emotions, if you're a female, can create a problem with your reproductive organs. And you have to be very careful regarding your driving. Please. Taurus education in the month of June. Your education will benefit from the clarity of expression and overall skill in speech and writing. You're endowed with higher learning, wisdom, good morals. You'll go in higher studies and succeed. You'll have a high interest in learning and places of learning such as universities. And you'll be interested in starting new project regarding your study or education. You are very sincere towards your education and you'll take a very good advice. And education will open a new opportunities, no doubt about it, regarding profession or career or financial backing. Being quite logical, you might be good at mathematics, IT, and there will be study of various concepts. You study technical knowledge or technical subject and try to understand the highest principle. And you're interested in study of science, applied science, designing, commerce, numbers, mathematics, IT. You actually choose to educate yourself in an artistic field or some field that closely fits your self-motivating styles. Romance or relationship. Taurus, month of June for romance or relationship. Romantic relationship are testy. You have more than one important romances in this particular phase. You tend to involve in passionate relationship. Relationship and matrimonial relationship are important issues in your life. But relationship can be more than one in front of you, especially if you're a single person. You show your love to your romantic partner by controlling the partner. You encourage by controlling your partner will not work in the long run. And you got to make sure that instead of controlling, communicate with your partner and encourage your partner. That's the best way. Build up the confidence in you. And I understand that you would like to take charge personally, everything at home, and try to manage your partner's affair wherever is possible. Sometimes it's not a good idea. You give them freedom, you enjoy your freedom. And you like to be very close because you're very expressive in your emotions. You try to play a very unique role in your partner's life. I understand that. But sometimes in relationship, especially if you're in a long-term relationship, financial strain can cause a problem. But enthusiastic support from you to your partner will be fine. The progress of your career is quite important issue in your relationship because your partner will look at your career enhancement as their confidence. Taurus, job, profession, career in the month of June. You see your highest aspiration and ambition fulfilled in the month of June. You're hardworking and you have to travel long distances to complete your project regarding your career. You can harness your intelligence to work for your employers and you can achieve any ambitious goal. You're very practical, energetic and courageous in efforts to succeed in your career or business. You may have to work long hours. You may be engaged in competitive undertaking where other people are working with you. You have a very unique gift for teaching, publishing, or for law, for presenting. It's likely that some elderly people will help you in your career. You're likely to be involved in some service profession. You may have some tedious aspect to your work. It's likely your work may lead you to foreign lands. You're worldly wise. You can be very speculative, have a keen business sense. You have a marketable skills, thus do not have to worry about your means of livelihood unduly. You're more likely to be employed than independent entrepreneur. You have to work harder and you may have to work under the authority of another for your income. That can be possible. But that's, may I say, go with the flow, please. Taurus monthly conclusion for month of June 2020. The monthly conclusion for Taurus for June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, you'll achieve name, fame, establishment in all the fields, and you'll be independently attaining a position of authority as longer you are. Taurus become highly active, creative, dynamic. Taurus, you'll become prone to anxiety due to personal reasons. Sometimes you like to share the reasons, sometimes you don't. You'll acquire wealth and luxuries. You'll easily attain land and property and assets. You'll acquire luxuries and lifestyle and valuable items and jewelry. You'll earn money through business partnerships or ventures. By giving money on interest or many other ways, you can achieve a lot of money. You'll gain money through luxuries and lifestyle and recognition from state. You'll have all types of comforts and happiness. You'll be blessed with rise in status, prestige, and honor. Taurus, in this month of June, you'll be successful at assessing others. You'll be successful at politics. You'll be victorious and you'll be counted among the respectable people in society. You'll be valiant and brave as a lion, and you'll be satisfied, benevolent, enthusiastic, and valiant as somebody who's have authority. You'll be enterprising and victorious and patient and in service of great people if you're working for somebody. You'll be quite economical and accumulative, and you'll excel at knowledge and ability and skill set, at business and profession, career, education. Your working capacity is fast and sharp. You'll be outstanding as an artist, as a designer, as a doctor, as a lawyer, as a barrister, or in professional profession. Business class people prosperous in this combination. Professors, principals, directors, officials get the good rising. You'll gain from legal work, the work of clerk and legal clerk especially. Religious issues will be resolved and sorted. Vedanta, and from a lot of people learn from Vedantas, and there will be lots of running around and going through lots of changes in professional circumstances, situations, scenarios. There will be lots of running around and lots of struggleful situations and hassle. There will be lots of traveling, running around, and need to be do the needful. Financial gain, achievements, rewards, prosperity will be there. Lots of your stale project will be on track. Your past efforts will be rewarded. There will be rise in luxuries, achievements regarding wealth and comfort. You'll be enjoying meeting family members and friends. There will be lots of running around, and sometimes you'll be out of comfort zone. There will be a few happy occasions in the family. Your expenditure can be rising all over the place. Professionally, there will be lots of running around, but most of your efforts will be rewarded. Do watch your drive and step. Refrain from any living conflict and arguments in your marriage relationship. Please make sure you don't offend anybody's pride, honor, and ego verbally. Beware of any fine, penalty, punishment, especially after 13th of June. You'll be well respected and victorious and will enhance the family name. You'll be prosperous in business profession and satisfied with as much you can achieve. You'll be involved in some sort of a scandalous deeds, and you have to be very, very careful. This particular time period, may I say that you earn interest on business and profit, and you'll give shelter to a lot of people, and you enjoy thoroughly to supporting people. But may I say, this particular time period, you have to look after your health and well-being, and do watch your action and conduct and dealing. And sometimes your intentions are good, but sometimes other people's reactions may not be that the way you're expecting. You may go in some sort of a independent business ventures or some sort of industry, and this particular time period you have to be very careful about your conduct and actions and decision-making choices. Your progress in independent business it will be outstanding, but refrain from any kind of official conflict with authorities. You're a very creative, active person, and this month will be dignified for you regarding creativity, activity, achievements, and presenting your, may I say, outstanding performance. You'll be comfortable and endowed with favor from decision maker, and this particular month you'll attain honor. If you're a poet, if you're an actor or performing artist, you'll achieve fame. But this particular time period, look after your health, especially beware of any septic infection or broken limb, or issue with infection with your kidneys. You may have some sort of issues. There may be some obstacles in recovering your money from other people. Professionally, a good period could be expected as long as you are alert, you're determined, you're disciplined. You'll be able to finish off the work given to you successfully on time. Happiness at home is also maintained. You could expect meeting someone very interesting, during this particular period. And some of you are also expecting to spend some passionate time with someone they love. Possibility of gain from this person as well. Financially, this could be a good timing. The success in your undertaking will be gainful for you. You may expect monetary gain as well. This particular period bring rise in status, prestige and honor. You're likely to be honored and command more respect in society. Your personal undertaking and business investment are likely to bring higher financial rewards, more profits. If you're professional or employed, you're likely to be more successful during this particular period. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you can sort out yourself. You must sort out your moon, Mercury, Rahu Ketu, for the prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses or bad debts or decline in flow of income. And with the help of task precaution chanting, you can sort out your planets for the best. Task for Taurus for the month of June. Please bury 900 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday morning, early morning. Do bury 7 blue flowers in the ground on Friday evening, every Friday evening. Do keep 2 solid silver balls in your pocket and do wear fine gold studs in your ears. Do wear a perfume in your, and as a fragrance. Do flow 5 kilogram rice in the fast flowing river. 5 kilogram rice in the fast flowing river, please. Taurus precaution for this particular month of June. Refrain from keeping any out of order electronic goods. Refrain from keeping any out of order wristwatches or alarm clocks in your possession. Refrain from buying any electronic goods. Refrain from buying any steel appliances. Taurus chanting for the month. Eng bhaur bhave swahe. Eng tat savitur varneyam. Eng bhargo devasya dhimahi. Eng dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Eng. More you do it, more you achieve it. Health. Gemini, the health for you, Gemini, in the month of June. In this coming month, the health and vitality can be drained. You may have a physical complaint that is difficult to diagnose. You may have health difficulties that stand in your way of happiness. Sleep can be disturbed. Your health problem may have a psychological root due to emotional extremes or pessimisms. Succumbing to irritation can lead to bad health. Being frequently you could say aggravated, indulging in nagging all the time, investing too much annoyances, frustration, winding up yourself all the time can trigger health problem. Don't, may I say, invest too much in negative emotion inside you. You can be very much anxious and physically ailing. You can be if you're investing too much negative emotion inside you. There may be health problem related to excess of wind element in your constitution leading to some sort of health issues due to nervousness. Too much mental stress at this particular stage in your life can be cause of a lot of health issues, acidity, nerves, skin eruptions. Your sensitive digestion and acidity related elements might trouble you. So look after yourself. Refrain from negative emotions. Education. Gemini month of June for education. In this coming month, education will color your mind vividly. And teachers will play a very unique role. And may I say, you'll come across a lot of unique opportunities through education to achieve something dignified. You have a strong feeling, you're interested in study of science, and you're good with numbers and business. And there is likely to be some interruption or change that result in you not finishing your entire educational period as planned. But there will be some obstacles threatening to derail your course of studies. Because of your volatile mind, you find it difficult to stick on one course of education. Your education may be different from average pattern. Gaining higher education can be a source of sometimes suffering for you, but same apply to any kind of studies. Because education can be boring, but you have to invest your focus and concentration and understand that after achieving your qualification or education, what you can become. That is most important. But when you're going through education, sometimes it's not entertaining, sometimes it's not rejuvenating, sometimes it can be boring. But go with the flow. Romance relationship in the month of June. In this coming month, June 2020, there may be tendency for you to keep your relationship a secret. You may seek out partners in secretive places where secrecy is in the air. Your relationship may go through quite a number of challenges, obstacles, transformation, and sometimes you'll invest a lot of money or energy in pursuing your companionship. But you may lose respect and assets due to your bad habits of indulgence. Sometimes you feel that you've been romancing the stone. No matter how charming you become yourself, object of your desire, your partner have no eyes for you. You're somewhat socially very shy, which could make you feel lonely, not able to fulfill your romantic needs. One or more romantic relationship may be lost or end beyond your control. You may have more than one steady relationship in your life. You have more than one important romance in your life. You're very attractive and enjoying full intimate fulfillment. You have time, access of a lot of pleasure. Once you find yourself in a private or remote place, you find it easier to show affection and enjoy yourself. Job, profession, career. Gemini month of June, job, profession, career for Gemini. In this coming month, June 2020, you'll see your highest aspiration and ambitions fulfilled in this month. You work very hard and you get the great results. You work your way through difficult to come out well in the long run. But you're going through a lot of difficulties, obstacles, waste of time, vacuums. You're very efficient, persistent in your work. You may have to work behind the scenes and have a subtle spiritual power which aids you to making a grand progression. You find stability in your life by carrying out extremely difficult projects. You're best suited for medicine, surgery, drugs. Drugs means medicines, pharmacy, hygiene, food products, and technical designing. And if you are a lawyer, you will be outstanding this month. You're worldly very wise. If you are a chartered accountant or financial consultant, you'll be outstanding. You can be very speculative and have a keen business sense. And this particular month offers you financial success and growth through partnership or inheritance. You have a marketable skills, thus do not have to worry about your means of livelihood unduly. Your employer may be in a distant country or sometimes different places from where you are. You may have a problem with your employers. But you will be fine what you're doing, and your achievements will be unique and dignified. Gemini monthly conclusion for month of June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, you'll go through lots of struggleful situation, and you'll performing quietly and very polite in your presentation and very liberal and well behaved. You'll be continuously progress. You'll get the fame if you're especially achieving your education. If your education involves art, craft, poetry, language, maths, logic, IT, and you'll earn your living through your writing and speaking, the presentation. You'll make a lots of plans and materializing those plans and achieving financial gain with your own efforts. You enjoy comfort. You'll rise from your position and achieving a great height. You'll excel in other people's eyes. You'll always perform courageous deeds, and you'll be so skilled at practical work, and you'll get all the work done through by convincing people. That is logically you can handle people. You'll be victorious over your enemies, and you'll win debates logically. You'll be this particular month you'll achieve power. And may I say that you achieve fame, but make sure that you can use that fame and power very wisely. You'll occupy a position of authority, and you achieve sympathy of people, and you'll be very happy and content. You'll endowed with assets. You'll attain name, fame. You'll travel for business, profession, career purpose, and have an opportunity to lead a professional organization. If you're going for an exam or you're going for an election, you'll be able to win this particular month. There'll be a foreign travel, and a lot of people from the foreign abroad will do the favors. You have a good sense of earning. You are recognized in professional people, respected by all fortunate people, and a lot of people will support you. This particular month, may I say, the planetary position are auspicious. If you are a professional, especially a doctor or IT consultant or financial consultant, you'll achieve fame and you do not lack anything. And this particular time period, look after your stomach and eyesight. And this particular month, may I say that you have to make sure that how you're going to use the time and take advantage of the time. Refrain from any kind of bitterness or sourness with people around you, personally or professionally. Sometimes tricky situation can arise, but it's up to you how you handle the situation, especially in the relationship. So make sure that there should not be any sourness develop in the personal relationship, and look after your skin and beware of cheating, fraud, deception and theft. There will be some sort of a lack of happiness due to lack of understanding or develop this understanding. You got to sort it out. And may I say that this particular month you'll go through lots of changes, scenarios, but you'll need to overcome many obstacles in this month. And letting this particular month will unfold its full glory later on. But with your sense of, may I say, your common sense and applied wisdom, you will achieve a lot, and you'll be able to resolve a lot of your problems and complications. And may I say that you'll achieve good fortune with the help of somebody who is special to you. There will be natural attraction to improve your life by moving away, going to other places, or starting in new ventures. Sometime you will feel the luck does not come easily, but continue and endeavor to transform yourself to the point at which you will not need the luck. You need creative energy. And may I say that you'll get the full support from the environment. There will be some trouble related to home, but beware of tax or credit problems. At times, your subordinate or co-worker can cause some sort of a suffering for you. So be sure always and try to carry a good management skill, how to deal and speak to people, what you shouldn't say or what you should say. And try to avoid any kind of extreme actions. And be careful not to let the pride or jealousy get the better out of you. So beware of false pride or arrogance or ignorance or jealousy, may I say that. But this particular time period, with the help of task precaution chantings, you must sort out your Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Venus for the prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses or bad debts and relationship issues. With the help of task precaution chanting, you can sort it out. You got to sort it out, you plan it for your best. Gemini task of the month. Do donate haldi, good, whole meal atta to temple in the langar on Sunday for the whole month. Flow chana dal, good, in the fast flowing river. Do bury 12 blue flowers in the ground on Friday evening. Bury 800 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday early morning. Precaution of the month. Refrain from foul temper, stubborn attitude, arrogance and illegal activities. Gemini chanting of the month. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Eng Vajra Varochaniye Hum Hum Fat Swaha. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Eng Vajra Varochaniye Hum Hum Fat Swaha. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Eng Vajra Varochaniye Hum Hum Fat Swaha. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Eng Vajra Varochaniye Hum Hum Fat Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Health. Cancerian month of June for health. In this coming month, you'll be quite interested in dieting, correcting yourself regarding your diet and exercising. But this particular month, refrain from negative emotions. You can be sometimes anxious, insecure, and sometimes there will be some sickness connected to blood or negativity or problem related to reproductive organs. There may be some poor circulation in lower legs causing some inflammation or swelling of tissues or veins. You can be very sensitive regarding your digestion and acidity related health issues. You may have a tendency to suffer from digestive disorder or nerves complaint or mental problems or paranoia or depression, which you need to refrain from these kind of negative attitudes. Education. Cancer monthly forecast for education in the month of June. In this coming month of June, you are good in the study of science, philosophy, literature, designing, commerce, and good with numbers and letters. You may need to get your education through guided way due to loss or challenges or other obstacles. You have a sense of this broader issue of numbers in commerce. You enjoy learning. You'll be open to increased learning every day. You'll be drawn to learn about some areas which is foreign to most people. You're skillful and enterprising. You have skill in more than one field and you'll be applied using your skill in the best way. Romance relationship in the month of June for Cancerian. In this coming month, your personality attract companionship like a nuclear attract electrons. You're very good looking members of companions will often surrounded you. You have a strong passion for things or people you desire. You put a great deal of emphasis of relationship in your life. Relationship will bring happiness. You attract partners that are knowledgeable and have a good judgment. You may put money or energy in your pursuit of companionship, and you may lose respect and assets due to bad habit of indulgence. You're not a good listener to your romantic partner, thus may sometimes alienate romantic partner due to your own attitude, because you don't want to listen to them. You may experience distress or some lack of understanding or closeness in your relationship. You're more keen in intimacy. You have a strong craving for sex, which helps you to relationship be stable. You have a vigorous and much enjoyed intimate life, and you like to pursue that and focus on that one, which is also healthy as well. Cancerian job, profession, career in the month of June. In this coming month, you set your dream very high and you need orderly and efficient in your approach. You work hard your way through difficulties and you come out very well. You tend to keep changing your ambition and direct your energy toward change rather than finishing the goal which would give you the benefit of your hard work. Your strategies and methods can be hard sometimes. There may be involvement in foreign communication or foreign language. You're worldly wise, you may have a good business acumen. You're very practical, applied, you're business-minded individual. You can be very speculative and have a keen business sense. You'll be interested in growing through business association with other parties. Partnership brings you materials progression as well as general support. Business can be very successful. You prefer self-employment or independence. You like to work independently, but it may take some time before career allow independence. You have a good relationship with those who are your supervisors or authorities. Cancerian monthly conclusion for month of June 2020. There would be anxiety about the family members. Sometimes secret tensions will be there. And may I say that you have to be very, very careful about your decision and choices of conduct and behavior. Beware of any kind of illness or blood-related issues. There may be an injury. Beware of any kind of accident. You may even have to undergo some sort of a clinical analysis. Wealth can be lost due to cheating, deception, fraud. You may suffer from domestic strife. You have a lot of secret worries. Sometimes you don't want to share with anybody. Wealth can be lost. Business and travel will result in losses. Change of your residence can bring a lot of hassles. And you got to look after your eyesight. And may I say that this particular time period you have to be very careful. There might be a change of residence against your will, or sometime you have no choice. You have to go through change of residence. And you might go for a foreign journey, but sometimes then there is a necessity. Look after your money, beware of financial losses, and people can wind you up in a negative way. And beware of any kind of issues regarding abdominal pain or source of suffering can be there here and there. Opponents will be rising, and you may have a trouble with authorities. Expenditure will be excessive. And this particular month, you got to work hard if you want to fulfill your desires. And may I say that if you have enemies, you have to overcome them. Professional elevation is possible, but with a lot of hard work. There will be earning from business and gain with a lot of hard work and determination and discipline. The gain may possibly from craft. If you're in the business of clothing, if you're in business of musical performances, craft, journeys can be painful but gainful. Your status and dignity can be enhanced with a lot of hard work and determination. You enjoy associate with people around, a lot of people who are professionally qualified. And there will be an income from business other than undertakings. Your status in society can improve with a lot of hard work. But you have to keep harmony with people around you. And health of the family members can be concerned for you. Some of your secret desires can be fulfilled. You receive a favor from people around. People do favor. But look after your health. You're determined to be very clever, cool, chatty, and youthful. Your prospects and financial condition gradually improve, but you have to work hard. At times you face difficulties, and sometimes you need to withdraw from the mainstream and remain in solitude. Some opportunities may be lost due to insufficient communication or shyness in coming out and open about your interest. You'll be saved from problems that are too severe through nature or through God. You'll reach your goal by utilizing some of the many opportunities that come across your way. You're prone to undergoing misfortune similar to those of the patient or clients. You should avoid any kind of risky investments. Try to avoid lawsuits. Perhaps you ought to take the path of yoga or meditation. You should keep busy, otherwise you'll be unduly worried over everything, which could spoil your health. Be conscious of moral values, because unethical action in your career could be your fall. Beware of that. Having a fountain in your house in northeast direction or in the office can make a big difference. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you must sort out your Mercury, Rahu, Mars, Ketu for the prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses or decline in flow of income or relationship crisis, or prevention of any kind of issues regarding family happiness. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you got to sort out yourself. You got to sort out your planet for your best. Cancerian task, month of June. Do donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal, haldi, sugar, rice in the langar to temple. Flow rice, chana dal, revadiyan in the fast flowing river. Please throw 12 dry whole coconuts in the deepest lake on Wednesday for 4 Wednesdays. Do wear a Buddha Aditya Jantra, a silver chain around your neck. Precaution for Cancerian. Refrain from risky investment, gambling, buying any electronic goods, steel appliances. Refrain from consuming any form of intoxication, smoking, confusion. Cancerian chanting of the month. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttai Namah. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttai Namah. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttai Namah. More you do it, more you achieve it. Health. Leo, health for you in the month of June. You're naturally interested in diet and health and exercise, but your body demands a lot of attention. May I say that refrain from negative attitude. Sometimes you have to look after your tummy, digestive system. And if you have an issue regarding your digestive system or tummy, or there's a tendency of gases imbalances, that can create a major impact on your health and digestive system. Your sensitive digestion and acidity can trouble you. Health problem, especially your stomach or heart, can create an issue for you. So health difficulty concerning the liver or fat metabolism or allergies can occur, but you should exercise. Please. Education. Leo monthly, June of month, the education for you in this coming month, you have to work hard to earn your education. You may be a professional student preferring to be in school, to doing some real work. You're interested in study of science, philosophy, literature, designing, commerce. You're good with numbers and logic. You may be doing some sort of a research or specialized subject study. Your communicative skills are advantage in imparting your education. You study hard to succeed in your education. You feel somewhat there, but sometimes you feel sometimes you will not be learning completely. You frequently run into hindrances in your intellectual inquiries or education. You may need to develop your own obscure way of gaining knowledge. The institution you are studying may put you in obstacles that prevent you from completing the course. You may change course of education midway through your schooling or gain a degree in more than one field. But be focused. Leo, romance and relationship for month of June. In this coming month, you're passionate in your love relationship. You can be charming if you choose to. Your partner is probably devoted to you. Your basic need for nurturing and comfort are only fulfilled by close companionship. You tend to attract forceful, daring individual whose will you may submit to. Relationships are open and stable, often related to your work in one way or the other way. You're very sensual. Your relationship life will be happy and pleasant one. Your partnership may be instrumental to achieve your success and status. At times, your relationship may keep you distracted or obsessed. Relationship is very important to your sense of fulfillment. If both of you would take the attitude of selfless service towards each other, things might develop more positively. Matrimonial happiness may be reduced by partner's jealousy. So please, you should avoid that. There may be some problems if you're not looking after behavior of yourself. Please. Your spouse or your partner will eventually add an additional layer of complicity to your relationship, and which will create a lot of confusion in your communication, which you must avoid. Job, business, profession, career. Leo monthly, June of month. In this coming month, you set your dreams very high and you have a lot of energy and drive to fulfill your desires. And may I say that is, but sometimes it's very hard for you to get you interested in a project. But once you are aroused, interested in a project, then you see the project through its logical conclusion. When you are aroused about the project, nothing can stop you. But getting aroused for the project can be an issue. You're very career and status minded. You're very industrious. You have a great sense of preservation in your line of work. You're very true to your career and aspiration and faithfully follow up them until you succeed. You carefully plan the phases of your career. You plan your career carefully and all the way to up to highest level. You're very skillful in all aspects of your career and unafraid to explore your new ventures to enhance your success. You're likely to work in a technical or service job. You're worldly very wise. You can be very speculative and have a keen business sense. Your work will involve a lot of duties, great opportunities, and give you status, prestige, and honor. But keep a close eye when you're coming to business decision. In business, you will know both camps. You know which way the wind blows. You're very sophisticated interpreter of the business world. Don't expect an easy ride. If you want to make a living in a trade or business or commerce, you have to work hard. Leo monthly conclusion for month of June. Month of June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, you will come across gain of property and lot of pleasure, recovery from health issues, and gain of wealth and acquisition of comfort. Leo, monthly conclusion for month of June 2020. This particular month will be good for beauty, will be enhanced. Time will pass in merrymaking, laughter and enjoyment. You'll gain interest in craft, music, dance and fine art. Leo, if you're married, then there will be happiness and contentment from your partner. If unmarried, a relationship or marriage or romantic relationship may take place. Auspicious ceremony may take place at home. Money will be spent on item of luxuries, lifestyle. There will be victory in arguments and gain from officials. You'll have a comfort of home and comforts of the life. In this particular month of June 2020, there will be result in the destruction of enemies, gain of honor, and birth of a new projected venture, and achievement of comfort and luxuries and lifestyles, grace of authority, and physical health will improve, starting a new project and venture, and gain of wealth. This particular month of June, there will be destruction of enemies, health will be good, and there will be satisfactory progression in your work. Honor and fame will be rising, contentment of official will help in accomplishing your task. There will be success in various kind of ventures. Love, harmony, happiness from the friends will be rising. Person opposing will be defeated. Efforts will lead gain of wealth. And this particular time period, may I say that if you're employed, there may be a chance of promotion. Wishes and expectations will be fulfilled. Comfort will be rising. But you have to be straight. Success will be achieved, no doubt about it. But be prepared for a big change. General harmony with the family members would be there. And be passionate in your behavior. And look after your eyesight. And may I say that this particular professional status will be rising. And comfort will be on good rising. But sometimes you can wind up yourself unnecessarily. So beware of that one. And may this particular month of your desires will be fulfilled. But may I say that you can use your drive, determination, discipline for your own advantage. You'll enjoy domestic happiness. And there will be acquisition of comfort, land, property. You'll dominate over your opponents. Journeys will be gainful. And your dignity and your professional elevation will be there. And you'll be gaining quite a lot. This particular month, may I say that people will appreciate you, recognize you. But you'll meeting a lot of good people. Your superior will be supportive toward you. But with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out yourself. You must sort out your Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury for prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses or declining flow of income or issues regarding family happiness. With the help of task, precaution, chanting, you got to sort out your plan for your best. Leo, task of the month. Do wear a Buddha Jitta Yantra and a silver chain around your neck. Do feed 11 kilogram barley to birds in the park. Do donate wholemeal atta, sugar, haldi powder to temple in the langar. Bury 600 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday early morning. Perform this task for the whole month. Do donate money regularly to blind school. Do donate bananas and money to the religious priest. Leo, precaution of the month. Do watch your dreams. Do watch your dealings with higher authorities. And do watch your expenditures. Refrain from any risky investments and refrain from buying any electronic goods and steel appliances. Do take care of your digestive system. Leo, chanting of the month. Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. More you do it, more you achieve it. Virgo, health for you in the month of June. In this coming month, you may suffer from sort of a health issues which will heal itself automatically, but you will suffer with some sort of health issue, sometimes difficult to diagnose. Your body demands a lot of respect, And sometimes your health problem can be there, but it's not easy to diagnose, difficult to diagnose. But refrain from negative emotions and look after your, may I say that, peace of mind. And sometimes focus, concentration can be here and there. Look after your knee side and knees and your tummy. And when your focus is not there, your concentration is not there, and don't go for driving at that time, please. Education for Virgo. In this coming month, you tend to plan your educational career very carefully, and you will excel in your higher education, and you'll have more than one mentor. You stay involved with your teacher, and your teacher will play a unique role. But sometimes you can be very stubborn and refuse to listen to your teacher for their corrections. You have a high standard for research and learning. The area of study include management and philosophical studies and political topics. The study of philosophy or religious topics is enjoyable to you. You're interested in study of science, designing, commerce, accountancy, finance, economics. Hard studies are enjoyable to you. You're likely to be interested in, legal studies as well as economics. But studies in medicine, physics, research will suit you. You'll be doing some sort of a research or specialized study. Education will be the basis for the future career. So invest in education. Romance relationship. In this coming month of June 2020, the month you are very lovable and you have an affectionate way of attracting the companions. You can be possessive in love. Your romantic partner likely to be older than you. Romance is a serious business for you, but romances produce more pain than pleasure. It would be difficult for you to get romantically involved with someone without the feeling and obligation. You feel a frequent appetite for intimacy. You strive to channel your energy towards constructive activities. You are enterprising and skilled and have a keen desire. Your passion are well controlled. Your sensuality may turn into indolence and prevent you from attaining full success. Your matrimonial life, if you're already married, can be happy and pleasant one. You're very kind and helpful to your partner, but sometimes you can be orderly and analytic in your attitude even to those you love. And your relationship can be disturbed by overwhelming demand of your work. Sometimes you're working all the hours, so have some time for fun. Job, profession, career. In this coming month of June, you're very true to your career aspirations and follow up your career aspiration until you succeed. An ability to deal with details will be important to your work. You will be an expert in your line of activity and you have a lot of new ideas you want to develop as a career. You will be engaged in competitive undertaking with other people. Career-wise, you can be, but you'll be successful in your career, and you have a down-to-earth ability and to dealing with people. And if your profession involves building merchant, oil, natural gas, farming, construction project, your performance will be outstanding. But there may be a number of projects to which you attend, each requiring a short learning curve to get going. You'll be skillful in all aspects of your career, unafraid to explore new ventures to enhance your success. You're a persistent researcher. Your profession will have a varied nature. It will require adaptive skills. You adapt yourself to others and needs as your way to getting your job done. If you're employed in teaching, you like to be going independent. If you're employed as a consultant, you like to have an idea to become totally independent. You're very wise. You're very speculative. Have a keen business sense. You like to be your own boss. and your boss may think you are indispensable. At times, the difficulty relating to your career, you may I say that you'll play a very unique role, and this particular time period you like to be independent. Virgo monthly forecast. Monthly forecast for Virgo, month of June 2020, the monthly conclusion, June 2020 for Virgo, the conclusion for this particular month of June 2020, Virgo, for all of you. In this coming month of June 2020, the income would be on a rising, but expenditure would also be excessive, more than your expectation. Health will be good. You get the favor from a lot of people around you. There may be opposition from superior. You may develop a issue regarding oral cavity or cough or asthmatic illness. Some disappointment may be there. The mind will be fickle, and making right decision would be difficult for you. Sometimes lots of confusion going on, but sometimes there's no concentration, lack of concentration. Sometimes you can be all over the place. You will annihilate your opponents and have success in matter of litigation. Your status will be elevated, and you will enjoy favor from higher authorities, no doubt about it. And this particular month, you will achieve comfort, and there will be this particular month, may I say that education can be disrupted if you're not very careful, and some sort of an active thinking can be developed if you're not very careful. But you have to be very careful about your environment, about your how you conduct and how you put yourself, and what sort of company you are following at this particular moment. And journeys can be beneficial, but you have to be on guard. Comfort will come from people around you, and people will be supportive, but you have to know, you have to exercise politeness. You will receive favor from higher authorities, but there will be some sort of all depend on how you behave. Health will be good. There may be some sort of opposition from inside the family, and sometimes colleagues can oppose you secretly, and some sort of a disappointment may also be there. But beware of fickleness, any kind of fickleness, please. This particular month, if you're making any decision about property, be extra careful. Don't be hasty when it comes to making a property making decision. Time will pass in merrymaking, laughter, and may I say that money will be spent on item of luxuries, lifestyles. You'll have a comfort, no doubt about it, but you'll pay for it. And stop winding up yourself in an active way, and you can recover from old disease, and there will be a satisfactory progression in your work as longer your focus is there. People will appreciate you, your knowledgeability and skill set. But if you want to create a change of place regarding profession or residence, think very thoroughly. New means of income may be acquired, maybe, but mind will gain more sharpness. But I want you to be more focused and more, try to concentrate more. Don't be all over the place. And there will be new friendship developed, but be careful. Don't trust everybody blindly. You'll get the happiness from people around you. You get the support from your own environment, and there will be widespread fame, honor. And if you are employed, then there may be a chance of promotion, but your social status will be rising. But with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out yourself. You must sort out your Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Ketu for prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses or decline in flow of income, and sorting out your personal relationship. And with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out your plan for your best. But you can achieve your task, precaution, chanting in the full report of monthly. You can get the full report from the website. Yes. Virgo task, precaution, chanting. Task for the month of June. Do donate chana dal, sugar to temple and the langar. Do throw 10 or 108 dry whole coconuts in the deepest lake. After touching each coconut, you pour it, rotate it anti-clockwise 108 times. Bury 500 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday early morning. Flow 500 gram haldi powder in the fast flowing river. Virgo precaution of the month. Refrain from foul word or speech, out of control behavior, any professional legal conflicts. Please beware of any kind of distractions. Virgo chanting of the month. Aum, Karim, 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 Hum, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Harim, 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 Hum, 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 Karim, 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 Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Libra health for month of June. Your vitality may be low, periodically contributing to health problems. You may lack physical activities. Your health condition may be fragile. Emotional depression can seriously affect your state of health. And may I say that you have to keep yourself positive. Refrain from negative thinking. And you may suffer from nervous disorder or hypochondria or digestive problem. Your blood may be susceptible to some sort of an issue. And you may suffer from health issues, possibility due to overheating of some sort of part. Your eyesight may suffer. There may have been some disturbing factor in the reproductive side of your health, but you may have to look after your feet as well. Education for month of June. Education for you is undertaking that yield good results. Education this particular month, may I say that, come easy to you, and you are very enthusiastic about learning and living and applying your applied knowledge. And your education is very thorough. But some teachers will help you out. You can rationalize, and may I say that you are a student of ancestral wisdom, and you will excel in any type of research project which is scientific. You can be excellent researcher or perform your work with proper scholarly finance. You have a high standard of research and learning, and you may be interested in earth sciences like social sciences or demography or domestic art. Romance or relationship for month of June. In this coming month of June, you are happiest when you love someone and you want to be loved in return. You're highly romantic and extravagant. You can be possessive in love. There may be tendency to indulge in a secret relationship. You're successful in love. You may have some difficulty expressing yourself in love relationship, but be careful not to be forceful in processing of creating any relationship. You might be very easygoing about getting romantically involved. Your relationship life will be happy and pleasant. You may have difficulty in matrimonial relationship. You're too judgmental and fussy about how attractive your partner should be. There may be some painful experiences in your life with regards to love and sexuality. It's hard to find a place where you and your partner can spend time together. Sometimes you're not able to pour your best energy in your relationship. Fight with your partner can develop from lack of understanding. So develop a more understanding. Job, profession, career in the month of June. In this coming month of June, like recognition, you seek an audience. You may secretly, not openly, have a high and glorious ambition, and this conflict may bring you to worry and underestimate your skills and capabilities. The way you perform your action is not always in a direct or straightforward way, but in whatever the way it takes you to get work done. Even if you have to break few rules, that's you. You can be an overachiever. You can be high-powered, productive worker and performer. You may be engaged in competitive undertaking with other people in your field. You may teach people and executive. To turn these effects to your advantage, you should plunge into career which involves selfless action and self-sacrifice that aims at common good of everybody. You may be involved with universities, organizations, political parties, churches, or religious organizations. You will be very wise. You can be very speculative and have a keen business sense. Libra monthly conclusion for month of June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, Libra, you may acquire some sort of a health issue regarding eye infection or cough or cold. There may be increase in rising in opponents and a lot of arguments or conflict with people around you. Libra, this particular month of June, you may have few mental anguish. You will make lots of excessive expenditure, sometimes beyond your own expectation. There will be a general laziness, and look after your family relationship. Take care of your abdomen, and any issue regarding your chest or can be the source of trouble. Libra, you will suffer from a lot of disappointment, sometimes loss of status, prestige and honor, and you may suffer from injury from fire or weaponry. Beware of that one. Misfortune and disappointment may plague you. Strife with nearest and dearest one and difference of opinion with your own family members are likely to happen. You have to be very careful about that. And animal or vehicle may be source of harm, so be careful. Travel opportunity will be rising, and land or business will provide you monetary gain. There is a domestic harmony. You'll have access to comfort and vehicle, and you'll benefit from the authorities. You'll enjoy the good income, and you may suffer from a lot of mental anguish and fear from thieves and thugs and opponents. Illness linked with family members can cause a lot of worry for you. Travel is probability there. You will be religiously inclined. You will fulfill your desire, enjoy good fortune and gain in wealth. Journeys will prove profitable, and you will have success in your undertaking. You will have some elevation in your professional status. Opponents will be destroyed. Your sibling may suffer from ill health. Travel and business are gainful. Favor from authorities can be there. And look after your family members' health and well-being, especially health. And may I say that if there's any health issue regarding tummy or lower abdomen, you have to see the doctor, please. And if you're any health issues regarding cough or cold or eye disease, this particular month of June you have to be extra careful. Desired success and fame will be achieved with a lot of hard work. And if you are educating yourself, the result will be phenomenal. And may I say that you have to be very careful about your decision-making strategies. Extremely careful. This particular month of June, material prayer and rise in fortune will be there, but you have to put a lot of effort for this. And as longer you're using applied wisdom, common sense, and you'll enjoy thoroughly. There will be widespread fame and comfort and will be there. And sometimes mind can be disturbed due to family disputes or arguments. So when it comes to family relationship, you have to be extra careful. But with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out yourself. You must sort out your sun. Combination of sun and Venus. And look after your moon in the birth chart in the monthly forecast for the prevention of professional losses or financial losses or bad debts or flow of income decline, and for your own peace of mind. With the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out your plan for your best. You can have the full monthly forecast report from the website with the whole forecast for the whole website with very thorough forecast plus conclusion plus task, precaution, chantings, and what you shouldn't do in the form of precautions. Libra task of the month. Do wear a Buddha Jitta yantra and a silver chain around your neck. Bury 400 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday morning. Do drop 9 dry whole coconuts in the deepest lake after touching your forehead on Wednesday. Do donate wholemeal atta, whole moong dal, rice to temple of the langar. Do organize Kanya Pujan in the temple. Bury 8 blue flowers in the ground on every Friday evening. Float 12 kg rice in the fast-flowing river. Libra precaution of the month. Refrain from losing temper, foul behavior, any arguments, living conflicts. Libra chanting of the month. Eng, Harim, Sharim, Kalim, Cha Mundaye Vichay. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. Health for Scorpio. In the month of June, you're naturally very interested in health, diet and exercise. You may be vulnerable to cervical trauma, sensitivity, toxin release in your neck area. If you do not get enough rest, you may feel that your mind and nervous system get out of balance easily. Succumbing to irritation can lead to bad health. Being frequently aggravated, indulging in nagging can cause a lot of health issues. You're very sensitive about the region of your body between your neck and waist. You get frequent coughs and cold. Your blood may be susceptible to disorder. Your sensitive digestion and acidity related to health problem. Erratic, turbulent moods can make you wild. You should be careful when you're driving, please. Education. In this coming month of June 2020, your balance of a scholar and bon vivant. You have a good education. Selecting the initiating your education will probably be by your own efforts. You'll excel in your higher education. Your teachers and mentors are clever and articulate, remarkable communicators, have a broad scope to what they do. You're respectful toward your teacher and your superior. You could be a good researcher. You're interested in study of science, literature, commerce, designing, and you're very good with numbers. You will have interest in chemistry, drugs, surgery, medicine. Your education make you or break you. You'll get a good quality of education, but it's hard to finish your course in educational institution. But because sometimes you can be all over the place. Your interest is scattered. So be careful. Romance or relationship. In this coming month of June, you're passionate in your love relationship. You enjoy the companionship and you have a great emphasis in your life. You may be attracted to young, promiscuous partner. You put a great deal of emphasis of your relationship in your life. You know how to celebrate love. There might be overemphasis on relationship in your life, leading you to seek them out impulsively. Although you may be interested in want to liaison with opposite sex companion, it still be conflicting and problematic area. There can be a risk of disgracing through companionship, through scandal. Be careful. It can be difficult to consistently maintain effective communication in your relationship. You will lack the skill to deal with companion and will face some difficulty when it comes to power conflict in long-term relationship. Getting into relationship is easy for you, but hard to maintain it. A happy relationship will be difficult things to realize. It's easy to find a partner of companion, but not easy to stay married. Committed to maintaining your relationship, you committed a destructive acts which destabilize the relationship. If you're not fulfilled in your relationship, you may have more than one secret relationship. You may go through few romantic triangles if you're not very careful. There may be difficulty leading to separation in your long-term relationship if you're not very careful. Job, profession, career for the month of June. This particular month of June, you'll go full steam ahead in your work. The need you have for stability and comfort is the motivation for the initiative necessary for accomplishment. You work most efficiently. You believe that becoming wealthy is a good and appropriate, and you will at some time to show off your successes in gaining wealth. You dream of doing some great projects. You can drive hard in your work toward your professional goal, but you're prone to suddenly disrupting in your career path. Your skills will be useful in your professional field. You use technical instruments in your work. Enterprises that take longer, more effort are within your capacity to handle. You'll get a special or unauthorized advantage of the power of old traditional things helping your career in some way. Good fields of your work for you are politics, government work, administration, medicine, military, trade in chemicals, metals, real estate business. You can be excellent teacher, excellent consultant, excellent researcher, and excellent pharmacist. As a doctor or pharmacist or therapist, you will be outstanding, just outstanding. Scorpio, in this month of June 2020, you will be gained by dealing in luxuries, lifestyle projects, and your professional status will be rising. There will be domestic harmony. Scorpio, in the month of June, you will be dominating your opponents and enemies. You may be separated from relatives or friends, and look after your mother's health. You may have an injury caused by some sort of accident, and look after your beware of fire, beware of theft, and there will be some sort of a lack of mental peace of mind, especially if you're traveling. And business travel, and you only do go for the business travel if you have no other choice. And there will be some sort of a phobias, and there may be health issues regarding abdominal pain, or enemies may be on rising side. Association with your friends or relatives, it will be okay, but you can't blind faith on anybody. There may be sudden tragedy or loss of money. Business will provide you with gain. Your hard work will pay you back. You have an inclination toward virtuous deeds. You'll dominate over your opponent. You'll have excessive enthusiasm. Your undertaking will meet with success. You'll gain wealth, benefit from favor from higher authorities and the high position. Siblings will be source of strife. Opponents will trouble you. You may meet with excessive expenditure and loss of wealth. No doubt about it. Eye infection will be there. Chest infection will be there. Can trouble you. Travel can be sometimes fruitless, will not give you anything. And beware of loss of wealth. There will be unnecessary expenditure. And look after any infection regarding eye or mouth. But if you are indulging in a romantic pleasure, be extra careful. Business will be profitable. You'll succeed in undertaking. You'll acquire comfort. And travel will not give you what you've been seeking for, especially business travel. And look after your health and well-being. And you got to look after your marriage relationship. Make sure there should not be any developed misunderstanding in the relationship or out of control aggression. And try not to ridicule each other with your language or word of speech or mannerism. But your professional status will be rising if you are very focused and concentrate and work hard. And month of June 2020, if you've been seeking for a property, you can achieve the property. But you have to act with tact. And auspicious ceremony may take place at home. And money will be spent on item of luxuries or lifestyle. And there will be victory in argument and gain from officials. You'll be comfortable in your own house. Destruction of enemies will be there. But you have to act with tact. There will be new project or ventures, ideas will be waiting for you, but all depend on how you perceive and conceive those ideas. Higher authorities will be content with your performance. Success will be there. Person opposing you will be defeated. But you have to be very much focused. And if you want to make any change in your residence, may change in your workplace, think very thoroughly. If you have a health problem regarding weakness or blood disorders or any kind of sharp pain in your tummy, go and see the doctor, please. Beware of any arguments or conflict and unexpected expenditures, please. Refrain from any kind of laziness and refrain from any kind of unnecessary anxiety or fear. This particular month will test your fiber, but with the help of task precaution chanting, you must sort out your Mercury, Rahu, Ketu, for the prevention of any kind of professional losses, financial losses, decline in flow of income, or relationship issues, or family issues. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you can sort out your plan for your best for the whole month. You can get the full report from the website. What you've been waiting for. Get the full report from the website with all the task precaution chanting, with a full analysis of the month, with all the effects about each and every planet. And plus, may I say that prediction about your health, education, career, relationship in the full report. Scorpio task of the month. Do donate almonds, bananas to temple and the langar. Do wear a Buddha Aditya Jantra and a silver chain around your neck. Do donate dog food to dog home for the whole month. Bury 300 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday early morning. Flow 11 kilogram rice in the fast flowing river. Do throw 8 dry whole coconuts in the deepest lake. Precaution, refrain from gambling, risky investment, buying any electronic goods, steel appliances, smoking, alcohol. Scorpio chanting of the month. Om Harim Grine Suryai Adityai Sharim Om. Om Harim Grine Suryai Adityai Sharim Om. More you do it, more you achieve it. In this coming month of June, physical exercise and open air do wonders for you. You're naturally interested in health, diet, and you can be overall, your vitality is there but sometimes weak. Focal point for your health can be your tummy, your thighs, and sometimes you have to look after your health. And a lot of things depending on your lower abdomen. And if there's any sharp pain in your lower part of your tummy, you have to go and see your doctor. Refrain from any kind of inflammation. And if there's any sharp pain or acidity, you must go and see the doctor. Education. In this coming month of June, you have a refined education. You're interested in study of science, literature, designing, commerce, IT. You're very interested in education that might get involved with real-time career. You'll be interested in education, and sometime if your focus is not there, you will experience a break in education. But it will be hard for you to acquire a higher education because sometimes you're not very focused. Even though you obtain the higher education, the process of gaining might be for you can be irritating and very annoying and boring. You are a very knowledgeable person. You want a worldly wise. You possess a good knowledge of law and can be involved in litigation or contract negotiation. You enjoy learning. You're driven to look for guidance outside yourself, although you know the answers are within you. Romance, relationship. In this coming month of June 2020, you're very romantic. Your personality attracts the companionship as nuclei attract the electron. You may be attracted to young or promiscuous partner. But when you try to initiate things in a courtship game, it often backfires. Romance is a pleasant social relationship may develop at your workplace because you love talking to somebody. You put a great deal of emphasis of relationship in your life. Typically, you'll involve with somebody because you like to feel like talking to them, and you end up spending more and more time together. You may be competitive when it comes to matter of love and liking. Relationship may take a turn where proper conduct goes by the wayside and respect is lost. There can be a risk of disgrace through companionship, but you enjoy much pleasure. You have a significant attraction to the companion, have a strong desire. You're drawn to sexual access. Your married life can be happy, pleasant one, where you bring your sense of honor and reputation into your one-to-one relationship, partnership, or companionship. Job, profession, career. In this coming month of June 2020, you crave progression. Your ambitions, your energy find their way very well through enterprising, explorative activities, giving you contentment at the end. You go full steam ahead in your own work. You will work hard to attain your goals, carrying a literal or metaphorical sword into the battle. You approach your job with integrity and fortitude. You are sometimes able to help the people you meet in your work. You may be somewhat a philosopher or a thinker. By necessity, you are an excellent financial manager. You may be engaged in trade over great distances, to be known in distant places. You're worldly very wise, you can be very speculative, have a keen business sense, you have a knack in business and trading. Partnership are important in every sphere. You may have a partnership who deal in property, vehicles, who are not trustworthy associates sometimes. So beware or be careful. You may work in partnership independently, or sometimes you work totally independently. But beware of wrong partners. You're a natural salesperson. Business can be successful, and you prefer self-employment or independent business as compared to job. I can understand that. But sometimes you feel compelled to start your own business away from supervision. You're likely to be an employee rather than a self-employed. Sometimes you feel like that as well. But through independent business, you can earn quite a lot. In this coming month, June 2020, your status in social circle will get enhanced. Sagittarius, this particular month you'll acquire property, comfort. You'll dominate over your opponents, and there will be many favors from authorities. Your family or colleagues can suffer. Beware of that. Your desire will get fulfilled during this particular period of month of June 2020. There will be success through personal efforts. If under any litigation, you will succeed. Your family can suffer from a lot of adversaries. Beware of that. There's a domestic strife, likelihood of some sort of a conflict in the family or separation in the family. Beware of that one. Travel can cause a lot of suffering. There will be health issues, and business travel will provide you a lot of accomplishment but you have to put a lot of organization and hard work in your business travel. Especially you have to do the homework before you start. You have some elevation in your status, benefit from authorities. Your income will be good. This particular month of June, an opportunity to go to religious places, pilgrimages may come to your way. You'll acquire a car or vehicle. Travel will present itself, and there will be some sort of a opposition from nearest and dearest one. False allegation will be imposing on you. Beware of that one. Earning will be good, or sometime not according to expectation, but there may be some sort of a loss of money. Beware of that. You may suffer from eye infection or abdominal problems, and generally you'll find things are very favorable, and there may be rise in status, prestige and honor. Business transaction will prove to be beneficial to you. Friends and dearest people can cause a lot of issues for you. So be aware of that one. And you can't blind faith on anybody. Theft may be a source of loss. Cheating, deception, fraud can be a source of loss. You may get separation from your own people. Beware of that one. Due to cheating, deception, fraud. There will be some sort of a destruction of enemies. You'll have a harmony. If you want to work hard and try to build a path or build a relationship, you can achieve harmony, but it will be difficult, not easy. There will be a success in litigation and gain in your business, but after performing a lot of efforts and hard work. And there may be some sort of health issues between the family members, So be aware of that one. And may I say that you'll be able to dominate your opponents and your desire will be fulfilled. You'll have access to comfort. Your status will be enhanced. You'll dominate over your opponents, but you have to be aware of the whole situation. There may be some favor from authorities and your desire will get fulfilled. There will be success through your personal effort. If under any litigation you succeed, but you have to be very careful about what's going on, who's doing what. This coming month of June, may I say that gain of place will be there, victory will be there, wealth and comfort will be there, but with a lot of effort and hard work. New venture will bring profit to you. Reading, writing work will lead to fame and gain of wealth. There will be success in examination, especially interview or presentation. Profession, if you are a profession in medicine, optometry or pharmacy, you'll achieve fame. Help from people will be there. There will be, may I say that, there will be satisfactory progression in your work as long as you're focused. Honor and fame will be rising, but as long as you're focused. Efforts will lead to gain of wealth. And if you want to create any change of place, think very thoroughly. Change of place regarding profession or career or residence, think very thoroughly. You'll be meeting a lot of holy people, religious people. And success will be achieved in education. Acquisition of knowledge will be there. Success and promotion will be achieved through business, employment. There may be unexpected gain, no doubt about it. But you have to work hard for that. Comfort will be there. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you must sort out yourself. You must sort out your Sun, Venus, Mercury, Rahu, these 4 planets, for the prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses, or decline in flow of income, or prevention of any kind of relationship issues or family issues. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you got to sort out your planet for your best. You can achieve the full report on the website and you can do the best for yourself. Sagittarius task. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead every day. Do keep 7 square pieces of fine silver in a steel jug filled with river water. Flow 6 kilogram good, 7 kilogram whole moong dal in a fast flowing river. Do bury 200 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday every Saturday morning. Do donate pure ghee to temple, 2 kilogram on Friday. Bury 12 blue flowers in the ground on every Friday evening. Sagittarius precaution of the month. Refrain from illegal acts, fraud, cheating, deception. Refrain from fine, penalty, punishment and out of control behavior. Refrain from relationship arguments or conflicts and scandal and foul temper. Sagittarius chanting of the month. Aum Ganesh Shiranam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Aum Ganesh Shiranam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Aum Ganesh Shiranam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. More you do it, more you achieve it. Health for Capricorn. In this coming month, your health can be excellent. You will be very energetic and active. You are naturally interested in health, diet, and you take care of your body. You will overcome any health problem. There might be some sort of a hardship, but you will be fine. You often feel that physical energy can drain out if you are not taking care of yourself, especially your sleep. Look after your sleep. And sometimes there's a potentially you suffer from sort of a nervous issue. But if you're like a hypochondria or digestive problems or issue regarding your lower abdomen, like your kidneys or bladder, or pain in your feet, and sometimes you have to keep on checking your sugar level, please. You may have to deal with irritant in your rectum area or some sort of a issue with your lower abdomen. Your stomach can give you issue if you're not very careful. But keep on checking your sugar level, your pain in your feet or legs, or anything to do with bladders or kidneys. Education. In this coming month of June, you have an interest in accumulating knowledge and educating yourself. You get a higher education, you're interested in economic philosophy, you're interested in study of science and literature, and you're good with numbers, and part of your study related to human relationship or some sort of a creative subject. And some sort of a family members or sibling can be influential in your choice of educational path. Your education can be delayed or interrupted. So number one, sometimes your focus is not there. Or number two, if you are already committed to something else, then it can be interrupted or delayed. It might be hard for you to acquire a higher education at this particular time if you're not focused. You've got to make a discipline. That's the only way you can complete your education. But sometimes gaining the education can be irritating and annoying for you. Romance or relationship in the month of June. You're happiest when you love someone and you're loved in return. You're passionate in your love relationship. You're charming in disposition or attracted to companionship. Relationship will always be a great source of experience and knowledge in your life, and you'll meet a wide range of people. You may have difficulty expressing yourself in love relationship, but when you court the companionship, you may find yourself in a power struggle. You're prone to play the field and find it hard to choose one partner to stick with you. You have a difficulty finding a sustained relationship with companionship. A tendency to argue may create a lot of loss in matrimonial happiness. Job, profession, career. In this coming month of June 2020, to achieve leadership, you're willing to compromise. You're down to earth and business-like in your dealing. You're very slow in preserving. Progress in career is slow. You may have to work under difficult or disagreeable circumstances. You are a monster when it comes to attacking goal. The need to find a livelihood which matches your ambition and natural abilities is overwhelming and irritating factor. You take a pride in your work, so be watchful of any tendency to be careless. You are an energetic teacher. You can be excellent teacher because you understand the depth of the struggle involved in learning. You like dealing with concrete, practical things. You're worldly very wise. You can be very speculative and have a keen business sense. You're protective of your business and grow it carefully. You exercise an intimidating influence on competitor. You attract poor or inferior associates. You can profit through your business partnership with a female, opposite sex. You're a natural salesperson because you're a good talker. You may be good at sales. You prefer to be your own boss. You are asset to a company or employer for whom you work. Capricorn monthly conclusion for month of June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, you will indulge in a lot of virtuous deeds. Your relationship with friends and relatives will be harmonious. Have a comfort from your own family members. Your desire will be fulfilled in this coming month of June. Gain of wealth through business, travel is foreseen. No doubt about it, Capricorn. There will be elevation in your profession. This is a particular fortunate period for you. You may develop a lot of issues, but you'll be able to resolve it. There may be some sort of a loss of wealth. If you're not very careful, then you may develop a fear from fire, enemies, authorities. You will face few disappointments during this particular period if you are not very careful. If you are not focused, then there may be strife with some sort of a living conflict due to third-party interference within the family members. Health of the family members can deteriorate, and you may go through loss of business if you are not focused. Your enemies you will be able to overcome your enemies, no doubt about it. Your health will be good. A professional rise is likely to happen. But be focused, be determined, and you can achieve anything. Sky is the limit. Professional success will be there. Vehicle and wealth will be favored. You can fulfill your desires. You may have some elevation in your status, prestige and promotion will be there. But refrain from being lazy. Try not to be lazy. Don't rely on other people. Disfavor may come from those who are in authority. And look after your partner's health and well-being. You may have some sort of a living conflict with or argument with people. And generally this particular time period, you will have some sort of a mental anguish. Your expenditure will be proved to be wasteful if you're not very careful. Business travel, you only do that if you have no other way. Otherwise, you can be at one place and work hard, achieve your success. And money can be lost only if you're not focused. But wealth will be gained with your effort. No doubt about it. With your determination, with your full strategy. And you have enemies, but you'll be able to dominate them. You'll gain name, fame, and establishment with your desires. There may be some arguments, conflict with your own people. The mind will be disturbed or distressed due to lack of harm, sometimes lack of money. The expenditure will be excessive. There would be a lot of issues will be there, but you can sort it out. There may be some illness, you got to sort it out. There would be fear from authorities. And this particular time period, you achieve mental anguish. There will be benefit from people. You indulge in virtuous deeds. Your relationship with friends will be harmonious. You'll have a comfort from spouse and children. Your desire will be fulfilled. Gain of wealth will be there through business, profession, career. But in this month of June 2020, the gain of property will be there. You can build a property and you can create a very unique change in your business, profession, career. You'll achieve your prestige, honor. But be focused, be determined. Then you can achieve a victory in everything. And if your profession involves iron, coal, stones, wood, farming, construction, building merchant, petrol, metals, this will yield a profit. Honor and fame will be rising. Contentment of official will help you in accomplishing your task. There will be success in virtuous deeds, and person opposing you will be defeated. Efforts will lead to gain of wealth. There may be change in place of residence, but only if you're thinking like that. This year there may be obstruction or failure in your fulfillment of desire. There may be physical troubles, outbreak of a lot of issues. You may get injury from weaponry if you're not very carefully, or you may get injury from accident, or skin eruption may cause suffering due to allergic reactions. So be careful if you are taking any kind of medication. But with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out yourself, you can sort out your Sun, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, with the prevention of any kind of professional losses, financial losses, flow of income, decline in flow of income, or relationship issues, or family happiness issues, peace of mind issues. With the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out your planets for the best. You can achieve the full monthly report from the website, month of June full report, and which will give you a lot of analysis, lot of forecast, lot of information about each and everything, plus task, precaution, chanting, how you can make your month beneficial to you. Capricorn, task of the month, to donate pure ghee to temple the langar every Sunday for whole month. Second, do bury 70 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday early morning. Third task, try to keep 2 or 6 solid silver balls in your pocket. Mix milk and yogurt, use it as a shower gel. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Flow 5 kg good, 6 kg whole moong in the fast flowing river. Mix them together, flow in the fast flowing river. Capricorn precaution. Do watch your word of speech, behavior, investment, financial decision, choices. Capricorn chanting of the month. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttay Name. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttay Name. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttay Name. More you do it, more you achieve it. Health for Aquarius in the coming month of June. You're naturally interested in diet and health and exercise. But if you get sick, you will be related to infection, irritation, oversensitivity. Aquarius, you can be physically drained by your lack of proper caring for yourself. Your health may be sensitive due to too much worry, or too much tension, or too much irritation, or too much insecurity. Being frequently aggravated, indulging in nagging all the time can cause a lot of health issues, nervousness, negative emotions, and there is maybe some complex problem regarding your tummy. You should be careful ingesting unhealthy or toxic substance. If you're drinking or if you're taking intoxication, beware of those. You're physically strong, but you may be prone to some sort of a health issue due to impulsiveness. You have fear of getting hurt or some sort of a injury that might affect you. So beware of that one, especially if you're driving. Education. In this coming month of June, education has been a source of pleasure and refining influence on you. You get a refined education. You are able to make a technical advances through your studies. You will attain a high level of education. Self-study, research, natural activities for you. You can spend long hours researching subject important to you. You're interested in study of science, philosophy, literature. You're good with numbers and little letters. Getting knowledge in a prediction for you. The more you can play with knowledge, the easier you can make it. You like to study hidden knowledge. You have a knowledge of some very tricky or illusionary phenomena. You enjoy learning. You will have no stone unturned in your search or research for answers. You learn the best when you are in a relaxed, playful environment. You have a great treasure of learning and knowledge to impart. Romance or relationship. In this coming month of June 2020, you have a good love life. You put out money and energy in pursuing your companionship. But you may lose respect and asset due to bad habits of indulgence, which you should not have. Your relationship life will be happy and pleasant one. You take care of your partner and take his or her advice. Your matrimonial life go through highs and lows. Your spouse may not understand your need to be gracious to all. Your work may keep you away from your spouse. And sometimes your partner has a tremendous urge to expand, to multiply, to grow, and to develop. Faithful and warm, helping and protective. Your partner justify the instinct to lead by qualities of giving. Your partner's creative processes are a display of power and grace. Your spouse stay involved with you but somewhat independent, not submissive to your control. And you have to accept it. Job, profession, career. In this coming month of June, whenever or whatever you put your faith in, you act selflessly to advance its cause. If it's divine, you become a saint. If it's a business, you become a successful businessman. You provide a structure and direction to professional groups as a consultant. Progress in career can be a bit slow. Any work which is somewhat confrontational, challenging, even destructive, will appeal to you. You can be good performer, a consultant. You'll be just good at sometime craft. You will be good at presenting as an excellent consultant. You will do work or service behind the scene where you are not visible to many people, such as working in a large institution. You're likely to work and live in a foreign environment. You're worldly, very wise. You have good business acumen. You can be very speculative, have a keen business sense. You may jump from one partner to another because the ability to rise what is all important to you. Your partners may accuse you of being fickle-minded. Job security is iffy. You may be self-employed by necessity. You may be disruptive to organization as you can be maverick as a rebel. At some time of your life, you may rise to public popularity. You'll be successful in fulfilling your goals in unforeseen ways. You're self-made and it may take time for you plans to get gel in. Monthly forecast, monthly conclusion for June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, Aquarius, there may be loss of earning or wealth. You may be inclined towards unscrupulous deeds. Beware of those. You may have some sort of illness or suffering. You may have some sort of fear of something. Sometimes you can share your thoughts, sometimes you don't want to. Your opponents will dominate you. You may pass through mental anguish. Abdominal pain, eye infection, cough or cold may affect you. You may have a fear from opponents, enemies, thieves, thugs. There may be loss of money during this particular period. There may be blood disorders or fever or headaches, abdominal pain. You may pass through a lot of mental anguish. Aquarius, you may have tendency to get overexcited very easily and sometimes over anxious. And you may be prone to some sort of a surgical operation or injury or some sort of an accident. Be careful. Your intellect may deteriorate if you're too winding up yourself. You may suffer from mental anguish, unfounded fears, abdominal pain. Studies will be interrupted. There is excessive expenditure, but sometime maybe on good deeds. There may be some strife with your friend, disfavor from those in high position, fear from foes. Journey will prove to be fruitful. You may suffer from a lot of health issues. Earning can be lost if you're not very careful. You may suffer from a lot of health issues. Domestic life can be full of hustle and bustle. By applying your intelligence and common sense, you can sort it out. Superior will grant you favor. Family will provide you some sort of a comfort. You acquire name, fame with your own hard work and fulfill your desires. In examination, you will meet success, enjoy hard studies. Generally, you will have comfort. Business travel will be source of gain. And wealth will be rising if you are very focused and determined. Your personal life will be comfortable as long as you are on the driving seat of your life. There may be tendency for you to indulge in some sort of a meditation, chanting, tantra. Wealth and comfort will be acquired. You will gain from land and business. And your material comfort will be rising as long as you are focused and determined. And higher authorities will support you. And beware of unnecessary expenditure. And you may develop some sort of a dispute with people around you. You may develop some sort of a huge dispute or argument with your colleagues or friends. There may be pain in stomach or private parts. And if you're a government employee, you may have a dispute with the officials. So be careful. There may be change of place if you're not very careful. So if you are, try not to be part of a problem. Try to be part of a solution. Refrain from any conflicting situation, please. And think thoroughly before you take any hasty action. And if there is any issues regarding mental anguish, abdominal pain, eye disease, cough, it will affect you. The month of June 2020, may I say that this particular month, can give you rise in knowledge. Desired success will be there. And there will be If you are going through exam, you can achieve success, prosperity. Profession, if you are professional in medicine, you can achieve fame. If you are a professional consultant, you will achieve fame. And most of your efforts will be handsomely rewarded. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you must sort out your Jupiter, Saturn, Moon for the prevention of any kind of professional losses, financial losses, decline in flow of income, professional backing issues, family happiness issues, peace of mind issues. But with the help of task precaution chanting, you got to sort out your planet for your best. You can have the full report which can give you task precaution chanting plus the full analysis, very thorough analysis of the whole month. You can have that from the website. Aquarius, task of the month for Aquarius. Do donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal, rice to temple in the langar. Do put silver stripe under your doorstep. Do donate rice, haldi powder to temple in the langar. Bury 1200 gram black salt in the ground on Saturday early morning. Throw 5 kilogram dry whole coconuts in the deepest lake on Wednesday. Precaution. Refrain from any fine, penalty, punishment, legal cases, financial losses, conflicts with legal authorities. Aquarius, chanting. Aum harim sharim kalim eng vajra varochaniye hum hum fat swaha. Aum harim sharim kalim eng vajra varochaniye hum hum fat swaha. Aum harim sharim kalim eng vajra varochaniye hum hum fat swaha. Aum harim sharim kalim eng vajra varochaniye hum hum fat swaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Health for Pisces. In this coming month of June, you're naturally interested in diet and exercising and maintaining your health. Your physical health appear good and your concern for health is there, no doubt about it, but your health will be fine. And refrain from negative emotions. Look after your digestive system. Look after your tummy. And stop winding up yourself negatively, which you shouldn't. And sometimes you might have a tendency to have allergic reaction, an issue with your tummy, and some sort of a allergic reaction can activate respiratory problems. Your kidneys can be delicate. If you're suffering with diabetes or anything, look after your kidneys, please. Education. In this coming month of June, education learning process is rewarding. Any effort spent on education and training will pay you off. You have a good teachers, but teachers cannot be totally not there when you need them. You're respectful toward your teacher or guru and your superiors. You may have to move to the foreign land for educational purpose. You're interested in study of science, philosophy, literature, designing, commerce. You're good with very good with business and numbers. It feels that if you attempt to expand your horizon to achieve higher education, or it get diffused and aimless when you try to pull them together. You enjoy learning, but you'll often open to increase learning every day. As longer you're focused, as longer you are determined, you can achieve anything. Romance or relationship Pisces. In this coming month of June, you're very romantic nature. You're very Pisces. You have a romantic bone, no doubt about it. But you're easily captured by beauty and romance and emotional in matter of love and affection. Mentally, you're very strongly inclined toward close companionship. Developing a solid relationship may involve a sense of effort and struggle. Your relationship life will be happy and pleasant one. Matrimonial life will bring happiness, fun into your life and passion and satisfied. You're taking care of your partner, taking care of his or her advice. You'll experience deep mutual love with your spouse and very close and intimate bond. Matrimonial relationship can be delayed or your spouse may be separated from you prematurely. This is due to changeability of your relationship. You're very happy in your marriage or common intellectual interest keep you and your spouse youthful and fun-loving. Sometimes you project frustration on those most close to you, especially on your spouse. Your spouse can feel left out of your planning for your goals. Job, profession, career. In this coming month of June, you set your dream very high, you work very hard to advance your honor, prestige and occupation. You act steadily in your line of business. You work very hard and have a climb a long ladder to success. You will plan your work and work your plan. You will always seem to be busy taking part in some project. June will offer you plenty of opportunity to realize your goal and dreams. You are qualified for many types of work because of natural sophistication. You may excel in jobs such as public relations, sales, customer services. You have a sophistication in business and legal matters. You may have to be commute to work. Your background has not fitted sometime because you are thinking something else, but you're doing something else. But it's hard to get your sibling and co-worker to pull together to accomplish a goal because they haven't got your drive. You have the ability to work hard to overcome disasters to achieve happiness. You may have to deal with personal or confidential information. You're a very worthwhile philosopher. You can achieve anything as long as you're focused, as long as you're disciplined, as long as your vision is refreshed, as long as your drive is there. You can achieve anything, but you can achieve and you can enjoy together. Pisces monthly conclusion for June 2020. In this coming month, June 2020, companionship and generally would be very favorable for you, especially opposite sex. Earning from business or travel will be rising, Pisces, in the month of June. You have an elevation in professional life. There would be a gain from business dealings. And wealth can be lost if you're not very careful, if focus is not there. And you may suffer from few disappointments. Your health may suffer, especially if you are diabetic, especially if you are asthmatic, if you are suffering with the blood pressure. And this particular month of June, people who are higher authorities can be a source of trouble for you. Travel can be a source of suffering for you as well. You only travel if you have to travel. And family members' health have to be taken care of, especially family members, immediate family members. And you can't rely on anybody. People will test your patience. There will be excessive expenditure. And you have to plan your finances. You have to plan your expenditure. You have to organize your income resources. You may suffer from fall in status. So look after your status. Honors and awards may be bestowed upon you if you are working for this. If you have any opponent, you will dominate over them. But technically, you have to do the groundwork. Then you can dominate anything. Friends and family will provide you comfort. Your desires are fulfilled. Wealth and comfort will be acquired. Professionally, you will enjoy elevation. But you have to be very focused. You can't rely on other people. You'll be inclined to perform a lot of virtuous deeds. You'll dominate over your opponents. As longer you're focused, as longer you're awakened from inside, health will be good. But look after your family members' health. There will be professional elevation. Excessive earning will be there. Change of residence is possible if you're not very careful. But make a change in residence only if you have to. And there will be harmony with your nearest or dearest one. But you'll acquire property, you'll have an opportunity to buy property or car. But look after your family members' health. You'll make a lot of changes in your residence. Association with professional friends and siblings will be profitable. You'll associate with a lot of professional people, qualified people. And you like to incline to take journeys. And there will be rise in valor, wealth, fame, honor. You'll gain the name, fame, establishment. There will be favor from higher authorities. And you'll put a lot of effort in new activities. Most efforts will be rewarded. Family members will be fruitful and helpful toward you. You'll have an elevation in professional life. There will be gain from your dealings. But this particular month of June, all depend on your vision, imagination, drive, determination, discipline, creativities. Then gain of place, victory, wealth, comfort, honor will be there. Desired success, fame will be achieved in workplace, but with a lot of determination and discipline, not by talking. New venture will bring a lot of rewards for you. Reading, writing work, creative work will lead to fame and gain of wealth. There will be a success in examination or presentation or interviews. Profession in any profession, if you're Pisces, if you're a professional qualified, will bring you fame. Help will be available. Help is taken, not given. But help will be available. You can start a new venture, new project, new gain will be there. Your enemies will be sorted very, very properly. But be focused. Person opposing you will be defeated very thoroughly. Most of your efforts will lead to gain of wealth. There might be change of residence, but with your own will, not you have to. And may I say that with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out yourself. You must sort out your Mercury, Rahu, Ketu, Mars for the prevention of any kind of professional losses or financial losses or bad debts or decline in flow of income or relationship issues or family happiness issues or health issues. But with the help of task, precaution, chanting, you can sort out your planet for the best. You can have the full monthly report, which will have the full forecast, very thorough forecast, scanning of each and every aspect of your life for the whole month and full analysis, plus task, precaution, chanting. You can sort it out. If something negative come across, then what you should do. Pisces, the task of the month. Do wear a gold and silver square piece, both of them gold square piece, silver square piece and a silver chain around your neck. Do donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal, haldi powder to temple and the langar. Do throw 4 kilogram dry whole coconuts in the deepest lake for 4 Wednesday. 4 kilogram dry whole coconuts throw in the deepest lake for 4 Wednesday. Do keep honey in a silver box. Do wear a brass gagar with river water or mineral water and cover its mouth with a fresh coconut wrapped in a green dupatta in a northwest direction of your property inside the house. Please feed barley to birds 4 kilogram every Wednesday. Pisces, precaution of the month. Refrain from consuming any kind of out of control behavior, living temper, living arguments or conflict. Refrain from buying any electronic goods. Pisces, chanting of the month. Aum, Karim, 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 Hum, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Harim, 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 Hum, 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 Karim, 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 Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve. Thanks for watching this monthly video. Would you like to know more about what this coming month is going to bring for you regarding your job, business, profession, career, financial backing? Would you like to know how you're going to do in this coming month regarding your romantic life, love life? Would you like to know more about the events happening in this coming month? Would you like to have some guidance regarding your decision-making strategies or choices-making strategies and how you can resolve your problems, complications, hassles, obstacles, waste of time, delays in this coming month? If your answer is yes, then what you're waiting for, please get your very thorough moon sign monthly horoscope report on the video as well as written. And do visit my website, prakash-astrologer.com. I want your best in this coming month. I want you to achieve the best in this coming month.